A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 17. I see no neutral things.
This lesson teaches that everything you see looks the way it does because of your thoughts. Nothing you see is neutral because your mind always gives things meaning. When you feel happy, things look brighter, and when you feel scared, they can look upsetting. Your thoughts and your seeing are connected. When you choose peaceful thoughts, the world begins to look peaceful to you.
This idea is another step in helping you understand how cause and effect really work in your mind. You do not see neutral things because you do not have neutral thoughts. Your thoughts always come first, even though it may seem like what you see happens before your thoughts. The world does not teach you this, but you need to learn that this is how your mind works. If this were not true, then what you see would have no cause, and it would even be able to create reality itself. Since what you see changes so much, that cannot be true.
This paragraph means that what you see comes from the thoughts already in your mind. You do not see neutral things because your thoughts are never neutral. A thought always comes first, even if it feels like you react to what you see. The world teaches that seeing causes your thoughts, but the Course teaches that your thoughts cause your seeing. If this were not true, then what you see would have no cause and would somehow create reality, which cannot be right because your perceptions change so often. This idea helps you understand that your mind has the power to shape how you see everything.
When you practice today's idea, keep your eyes open and say to yourself, I see no neutral things because I have no neutral thoughts. Then look around the room. When you look at something, pause long enough to say, I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. For example, you might say, I do not see a neutral wall because my thoughts about walls are not neutral. I do not see a neutral body because my thoughts about bodies are not neutral.
This paragraph teaches you how to practice today's idea by noticing that everything you see is shaped by the thoughts already in your mind. With your eyes open, you remind yourself that you see no neutral things because your thoughts are never neutral. Then you look around the room, choosing one object at a time and saying you do not see it in a neutral way. This helps you understand that your mind gives meaning to everything you see. By practicing like this, you learn how closely your thoughts and your seeing are connected, and this guides you towards choosing thoughts that bring more peace.
As always, it is important not to treat things differently just because you think they are alive or not, or because you think that they are nice or not nice. No matter what you believe, you are not yet seeing anything that is truly alive or truly joyful. This is because you have not learned to recognize a thought that is completely true. And a truly true thought is always filled with real happiness.
This paragraph teaches that you should not sort things into groups, like alive or not alive, or things you like and things you don't like. The lesson says that with the way you see now, you are not yet able to recognize anything as truly alive or joyful, because you have not learned to see with fully true thoughts. Your seeing is still shaped by thoughts that are not real. As your thoughts become clearer and more loving, you will begin to see the real joy and life that have always been there.
You should practice this idea 3 or 4 times a day, and you need to do it at least 3 times to learn it well, even if you do not feel like it. If the practice feels uncomfortable, you can make each practice period shorter than the usual 1 minute.
This paragraph teaches that you should practice the lesson 3 or 4 times, and at least 3 times, even if you feel resistance. Your mind may push back, because the idea is new and that is normal. If it feels uncomfortable, make the sessions shorter. The course wants you to learn calmly, so the number of practices matters, but each session can be adjusted to keep you peaceful.
I see no neutral things. I see no neutral things. I see no neutral things.